Have you ever been in a meeting where everyone is speaking English and you want to say something, but you stay quiet because you are not sure what to say? This happens to many English learners. The good news is, you do not need perfect English to speak in meetings. You only need a few simple professional phrases. Today, I will show you 7 meeting English phrases that will help you sound confident and professional at work. And at the end of the video, we will practice them together. Let me tell you a quick story. Ria had just started a new job in a company where meetings were in English. During meetings, she understood most things, but she was afraid to speak. One day, her manager asked, "Ria, what do you think about this plan?" She knew the answer, but she felt nervous and said only, "Yes, it is good." After the meeting, she felt disappointed because she wanted to express her ideas better. So she decided to learn a few simple meeting phrases. In the next meeting, everything changed. Let us see what happened. Phrase 1. Starting the meeting. When a meeting begins, someone usually starts the discussion. You can say, "Shall we begin the meeting?" Or, "Let us get started." Example. Good morning, everyone. Shall we begin the meeting? This sounds polite and professional. Phrase 2. Giving your opinion. In meetings, you often need to share your thoughts. Instead of always saying, "I think," you can say, "In my opinion." Example. In my opinion, this strategy will help us reach more customers. This phrase makes your ideas sound clear and professional. Phrase 3. Agreeing with someone. When you agree with a colleague, you can say, "I completely agree." Example. I completely agree with that suggestion. Another simple option is, "That is a great point." Phrase 4. Disagreeing politely. In meetings, it is normal to have different opinions. But it is important to disagree politely. Instead of saying, "No, that is wrong," you can say, "I am afraid I do not agree." Example. I am afraid I do not agree with that idea. Or you can say, "I see your point, but I think we should try another approach." Phrase 5. Asking for clarification. Sometimes, you may not understand something in the meeting. Do not worry. This is normal. You can say, "Could you please explain that again?" Example. Sorry, could you please explain that again? Another option is, "Could you clarify that, please?" Phrase 6. Asking for someone else's opinion. If you want to invite someone to speak, you can say, "What do you think about this?" Example. Rahul, what do you think about this proposal? This helps keep the meeting interactive. Phrase 7. Ending the meeting. At the end of a meeting, someone usually summarizes the discussion. You can say, "Let us summarize the key points." Example. Let us summarize the key points before we finish. Let us see a short meeting conversation. Manager. Good morning, everyone. Shall we begin the meeting? Ria. Yes. Let us get started. Manager. We need ideas to improve our marketing strategy. Ria, what do you think? Ria. In my opinion, social media marketing could help us reach more customers. Rahul. That is a great point. I completely agree. Manager. Interesting idea, but our budget is limited. Ria. I see your point, but I think we can start with a small campaign. Rahul. Sorry, could you please explain that idea again? Ria. Sure. We can start with a small campaign and test the results first. Manager. Great suggestion. Let us summarize the key points and discuss the next steps. Now it is your turn. Repeat these phrases with me. In my opinion. I completely agree. I am afraid I do not agree. Could you please explain that again? Let us summarize the key points. These phrases will help you speak more confidently in meetings. Just like Ria, you do not need perfect English. You only need the right phrases and a little confidence. The more you use these sentences, the more natural your English will sound in meetings. If you want to improve your spoken English for work, daily conversations, and real-life situations, subscribe to Play and Learn English with Kriti. And tell me in the comments, what is the most difficult part of speaking English in meetings? I would love to help you.